Well, I have not been feeling well, and I don't even have my microphone. And I finally got through the work day. One more day, and it's my work from home day, so that helps. I guess I'm feeling better, but I still have lingering cold symptoms, and I'm still coughing up some stuff, but I will live. I will live to... As you can see, it is time to open the pool, and as you can also see, it's not looking super clean right now. But these two things right here are going to help. The vacuum and the skimmer. The first thing I'm going to do is skim this darn thing and get as much of the sticks and large leaves and anything that's big in there, because I don't want it destroying either my vacuum or my pump. So the more I can get out, and I don't know if it's easier to do it when the pool's light like this or not. I mean, not as full, but it's just the way I do it. So eventually it's just clean it, and there is this saying, vacuum to waste, and basically that means when I do vacuum, it's gonna be intense. Vacuum clean, that's pretty much the way it goes. So right now I'm just continuing to skim, and it's easy to look at this nasty green looking pool and go, oh my gosh, too much work. But fortunately, I'm very motivated by my desire to swim. Eventually, I get out all the leaves and big things, and it's time to start filling this puppy up. I filled it up. I also had to remove what are called stoppers or plugs. You take out the plugs, put back in the filter screens. There are two of them that look like this. So I'm going to remove those old plugs, put the filter screens in. Now we are ready to fill up this pool. Now I know there are purists out there who say not to use the floating chlorine pucks, but I have found them to be invaluable because I'm not good with measuring things and figuring out muriatic acid to chlorine ratios and such. I do use liquid chlorine frequently, and to open the pool I am actually going to be using some shock, and as well I also used one of those tablets. It's got like 3 different very intense chemicals in them to winterize your pool as well as covering it. So it's actually not as horrible as it looks here. So I spent the morning doing a lot of skimming, a lot of vacuuming, and a lot of, I thought, filling the pool with water. But apparently, here I am after an hour and a half in the house thinking, oh, I'm going to come out and the pool's going to be all nice and full. But at some point I had turned off the lever that directs it into the pool. So it was still only up to here where it was when I went into the house. So that was disappointing, but yeah, I had to deal with it. So checking from my room and then coming out, it was now full. And it actually looks like a pretty sparkling blue pool until you notice the dirt on the ground on the bottom of the other side. It honestly does not look too bad considering 7 hours ago was when I opened it. and it hasn't even had the pump going yet and has had no extra chlorine added or anything like that. So I think it's actually doing good. And now we're turning on the pump. Da, 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 and nothing is leaking. Thank goodness. Nothing seems to be malfunctioning. The clean water is flowing into the pool. And wouldn't you know it, we're doing good. So, obviously, I still have a lot more skimming and vacuuming to do. But I checked the airflow. The airflow is good. So, more skimming, more vacuuming. In the morning, I'll be adding some wonderful shock because I like things to happen quick. Sorry. So, I am not going to wait and slowly add chlorine. I am going to add shock and try to get it done as quickly as possible. Here's some equipment, some noodles that I definitely need to get more pool toys, floaties, things like that. Let's see where we're at with pucks. Yeah, I need to get some more of those. I also like using these baking soda pucks for, well, they keep the water clear. I guess they keep the pH and the alkaline okay, and it makes the water feel good on my skin. So, works for me. I also highly recommend a solar outdoor speaker. It definitely elevates the pool experience to have one of these blast in your tunes. I also have a huge pump. It's like 3 times the size of the kind that actually came with this pool from Costco. Right now I'm getting ready to do a backwash, it looks like. I backwash 3 or 4 times a day while I'm getting the pool up and running. And yes, purists would also yell at me for not putting a hose on. I was just kind of feeling lazy right then. Sorry. But yeah, you want to run it till it's clear. And the more you do that, of course, the cleaner your pool is going to be. So I'm going to add some bleach as well as run the pool pump all night. And in case I'm starting to feel a little discouraged, I have these photos of how it looked before I even started to make me feel better about how it looks my first night. And I'll see you with day 2 of getting the pool in shape. Thanks.